A family's 44-year wait for justice is now over, ending here in a Washoe County courtroom.
And a mother shares her feeling about that outcome and her continuing sense of loss in an exclusive interview. Ed Pierce has the story.
For most of 4 decades, it languished in the files of the Washoe County Sheriff's Detective Division, the coldest of cases. The death of 21-year-old Julia Woodward, who left the Bay Area seeking opportunity in Reno and Tahoe, but found instead a tragic end in a remote canyon north of Reno, bound, blinded, and bludgeoned with a rock. Finally, here in a Washoe County courtroom, the man investigators say was responsible was standing in front of a judge, learning his fate. The outcome had been predetermined, both sides agreeing to a no-contest plea to a charge of second-degree murder. The judge had only to accept.
I've had to weigh the bases for the plea negotiations with my natural inclination to sentence a person who committed these crimes to life in prison.
Under 1979 Nevada law, second-degree murder carries a 15-year sentence, parole eligibility after 5. With time already served, he could be appearing before the parole board in less than 2.
I really wish he'd gotten a harsher sentence. I really do, because I'm afraid that he could get out.
In fact, it left few on either side satisfied, but everyone, including Cecily O'Connor, had signed off on it. For her, it brought, she said, a sense of relief, but hardly closure.
Not at all. And as I say, I wake up, I shudder thinking about what happened to her. You know, it's just a terrible thing.
The rest of us can only imagine what all those years must have been like, the loss of a daughter who had seemed to have a promising life before her.
And then she did well in school, too. She always got all A's, and she was just fun. She was cute and jokes. She'd tell jokes and laugh at stuff. And
she learned to shoulder her grief in the company of others who had suffered loss, eventually founding a Parents of Murdered Children support group, even becoming a grief counselor herself.
I found it very satisfying that I felt like I could help people. And then I would also, if there was something in the paper and somebody was murdered, I'd call the family and just on my own.
That loss, that grief, she knows will continue, and so will her duty to her daughter.
We are going to show up for any kind of parole hearing, and I think there are other people who will too.
Ed Pierce, KOLA 8 News Now.